Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So quick overview here on the daily chart. ADA is still holding around this $1.04 level, critical fib level. Yeah, these fib levels are often like magnets that keep the price around them, and the $1.04 level, the 100% extension, is a very important one, as mentioned in previous videos. Whenever we look at a chart like that, it's important to understand what is the key level, the key support level, to keep the overall uptrend intact. And that is at the moment the 60-cent level, the 50% retracement of the last rally. And we're still holding above it, way above it. There are support levels a little bit closer that we show on the shorter time frame charts. So stay with us for a moment. These will be discussed in a minute, but overall the 60-cent level is the main one, because these micro support levels, they are often very fragile. But overall, you know, ADA still making a good, I would say, a good impression. We are dealing with, in the yellow count, with an ABC structure, so please be aware that really this could top at any point, but I would prefer one more 4-5 pattern. If afterwards we see another 4-5 pattern, then this would be also long-term bullish, confirmation for a long-term bullish scenario. But let's first see if we can form one more higher low and one more higher high, possibly targeting the area around 172, 236, or even 295. And if we get there, then one more higher low is also possible. We will then track the next support area on the chart. Now, I don't want to spend too much time here on the daily chart today, so let's take a look at the smaller time frame. As I promised, here we have a smaller degree, smaller time frame support area, which I've slightly adjusted compared to the last video. That's because I see this move up rather as a leading diagonal now. I mean, if we consider the blue count, it still looks like an ABC structure as well. So it is tricky, but it could be a diagonal pattern. I can make a case for it, and therefore I added this support area yesterday, but I've slightly adjusted it today also based on the structure of the pullback that we see. And I think we could be in a wave 2, but then to keep this idea alive, the price needs to hold above 92.4 cents. This is, I mean, it's speculative, but there are two support levels that matter. The 60-cent level really, which is the main support for the main bullish scenario. As long as we're above it, looking for higher prices. Below that, there is a high risk this entire rally is failing. So I would only get nervous really below 60 cents. In the very short term, the 92.4 cent level is the pivot between an already unfolding fourth wave, which is a larger pullback, and actually a more directly bullish extension to the upside, which is possible, but it's a bit unclear to me how this would play out looking at the bigger picture, because another 1-2 setup would lead to wild extensions. I mean, it's possible, you know, if you believe in these extensions, you've got a risk area to work with and a key risk level. What I need to mention as well is, as I said, you know, this could be a wave 4. And this here is a 3-wave move down. The move to the upside, while I'm considering it as an ugly 5-wave diagonal, you can easily call it an ABC structure. So it might be the B wave, and then we go down in wave C. But we need a bit more price data, because if it's a wave 4, it can also turn into a triangle. That is something that we've seen a lot in recent weeks now across the sector. Wave 4s can be triangles, so it might just go sideways, which is why it's best to not understand support levels as targets. They are only support. The price doesn't need to test them. So we take a look at what is support. They are our risk levels, either the smaller degree or the larger degree. Then we take a look at the structures in real time, and need to be flexible enough to adjust our perspective. At the moment, though, the idea was we started a correction. This all still looks very corrective to me. But as I said, we're still even holding above the upper support for now. Any break below 92.4 cents would not challenge the overall bullish thesis here, but would allow us to just shift our focus entirely to the lower support region. For now, I'm watching here for possibly a test of this support area. It might be an ABC structure that's unfolding, and the next micro support levels are $1.03, $1, 96 cents, and 92. If we break above the last high that formed at around $1.15, the next upside level is around $1.42, $1.43, and we should get there fairly soon, I think. You know, that's the update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.